Swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound. Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! Solo home run there for Javi Baez. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
No outs, nobody on. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Laureano, the runner at second with one away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Gray has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The 1-1 is high and outside for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And that misses. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher's spot, that'll be John Gray. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Trout coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. And that brings up Javi Baez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
A dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Once again, the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt him.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Bottom of the 3rd now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. All even now, 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. The next to bat for Atlanta, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Guerin. The 1-1 home.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Freddie Freeman goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Left fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
At the plate, Will Smith. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Austin Riley. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is popped up. Albies calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now. 3-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Riley is under it, no problem, 1 away. The man at second with 1 down, and up next the pitcher's spot, that'll be John Gray. 1-1.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. The bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Marte is under it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Chapman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
This is to right field and deep for Freeman. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. To the plate now, Ketel Marte. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. In now, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 3 runs already home here. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals 3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. 1-1, here it is. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Austin Riley. It was a walk in his last trip. The 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-3. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Nick Markakis.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. The 1-1 home. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Shane Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to short, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 2 for 4. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Chad Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chad Smith.
Now batting, Will Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line drive base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Tyler Webb enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Webb.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano.
1 ball.
And it's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the stretch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Martinez.
Fouled off. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-2 pitch. JT Realmuto will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there. 1 away. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Cardinals down to their final strike here, and they'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. To St. Louis, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.